Do you struggle with consuming obsession, a deep feeling of entitlement, or sudden erratic bursts of anger that feel completely irrational? Do you find that your aggression is often linked to a thwarted ambition or a desperate need to achieve success at any cost? Does your anger feel overwhelming, sometimes manifesting as panic or anxiety before it turns into rage? If this highly volatile, unpredictable anger resonates with you, then your chart is showing the powerful influence of Rahu, the North Node, and understanding the shadow is key to stability. All right, welcome back to our series known as Healing the Inner Fire. We've explored the Mars fire, the Moon's turbulence, and the Sun's pride. Today, we confront the most complex source of anger, the shadow planet, Rahu. We're talking about the obsessive shadow, the anger born from a desperate, amplified ambition, illusion, and a deep-seated frustration over the material world. So let's start by talking about this planetary culprit and its role, Rahu. It's also called the amplifier. So in Vedic astrology, Rahu, the North Node, is not a physical planet, but a highly powerful karmic point, representing our insatiable desires, our ambition, our illusions, obsession, and unconventional behavior. Rahu is often described as an amplifier and a magnifying glass. When Rahu influences houses or other planets, it magnifies that energy. When it combines with anger-inducing planets like Mars or the Moon, it creates explosive, unpredictable, and often irrational rage. Rahu's anger isn't clear-cut. It's volatile, dramatic, and often arises from a deep sense of frustration that one's overblown material goals or obsessions are not being instantly met. This makes the individual anxious, prone to shortcuts, and extremely aggressive when their desires are blocked. Let's illuminate the placements where Rahu's disruptive energy fuels aggression. Let's talk about Rahu in the first house. It's the ascendant. The first house is your ascendant. So Rahu colors the personality with a sense of exaggeration and an overwhelming need to stand out. The individual's identity becomes tied to big, often impractical ambitions. Anger here is erratic, volatile, and dramatic, easily triggered when their self-image or unique methods are criticized. Let's talk about Rahu in the sixth house. It's the Dushtana house. The sixth house rules conflict, competition, and enemies. Rahu here creates an obsessive competitor who may use unconventional or unethical methods to win. Anger is directed aggressively at rivals and can lead to intense, prolonged disputes, sometimes with legal complications as well. Let's talk about Rahu in the eighth house, another Dushtana house. Eighth house relates to hidden matters and sudden events. Rahu here can cause sudden, shocking bursts of anger and a deeply volatile subconscious. The individual may hide their intense desires, leading to internal pressure that erupts unexpectedly. Let's talk about Rahu in the 12th house. 12th house rules the subconscious and isolation. Rahu here can create intense, confusing fears and irrational anger that is poorly understood by the person. It often leads to self-destructive behavior or severe anxiety that manifests as external rage. Now let's talk about the conjunctions where Rahu's anger magnifies. First conjunction is Rahu-Mars. This is where they're sitting together. It's also known as Angarak Yoga. This is one of the most feared combinations, creating explosive, reckless, and destructive rage. Rahu exaggerates a martial impulse, leading to sudden high-intensity outbursts. Let's talk about Rahu-Moon conjunction. This eclipses the mind, creating intense emotional anxiety, mood swings, and irrational fear. The anger is highly erratic, fueled by obsessive worries and emotional drama. Let's talk about Rahu-Sun conjunction. It's a Grahan Yoga. As we discussed in the previous series, this creates an inflated, entitled ego that lashes out aggressively when its ambitious plans for recognition are frustrated or delayed. Now let's talk about when and how it manifests. Rahu's anger becomes most pronounced during the periods of heightened ambition and material striving. There's a Rahu Mahadasha. It's an 18-year major period. And also during its Antardashas. Those are the times of intense desire, rapid change, and often emotional appeal. If Rahu is afflicted, this dasha can bring about periods of extreme restlessness, obsession, and the aggressive pursuit of success, leading directly to anger when obstacles appear. The erratic nature of Rahu means the anger can be surprising and unpredictable, even to the person experiencing it. Also, Rahu's transits through critical houses or over your natal Mars or moon can also trigger sudden chaotic events or outbursts, making you feel completely overwhelmed and powerless, which Rahu hates. Let's talk about the long-term solutions. Now, healing Rahu's erratic rage requires grounding and a focus on ethical conduct to stabilize the mind and curb obsessive desires. You can do grounding pranayama and meditation. You can practice deep, slow breathing techniques and meditation to anchor that restless mind. Focus on bringing yourself back to the present moment rather than being carried away by illusion or future desires. You have to calm your nervous system. Rahu creates chaos, so maintaining an extremely clean and ordered environment, especially your bedrooms, your home, it helps calm the nervous energy. You can also chant the mantra for Rahu if it resonates with you. It's Om Ram Rahave Namaha, 108 times. You can also chant Shiva mantras, Mahamrityunjay mantra, if that resonates with you. Or you can just sit in silence, do the meditation. Embrace honesty and ethics. Rahu tempts us with shortcuts and manipulation. The most powerful remedy is to consistently choose the path of truth and honesty, even when it's difficult. This builds true, lasting integrity. You can engage in service related to rehabilitation or helping the marginalized. You can use your intelligence to serve, not manipulate. You can seek spiritual guidance. Rahu can be the planet of great spiritual awakening. The best remedy is finding a genuine spiritual path or guru to guide your focus away from the transient material obsession towards eternal truth. So what does all this mean? The obsessive drive and erratic anger caused by a challenging Rahu placement is your soul's contract to learn contentment. The lesson is to move from desperately grasping at the illusion of material success to finding satisfaction in ethical progress and the present moment. Don't get carried away. Rahu is illusion, right? This immense Rahu energy, when purified, grants genius level intelligence, massive success, and the ability to think outside the box. Your soul is guiding you to transform the reckless ambition into constructive innovation. You're here to learn that true abundance comes when the mind is settled, not when the ego is fed. So, here are your assignments to begin stabilizing your energy right now. First, I want to know, tell me in the comments, what is one way you will choose honesty and ethical action over a shortcut today? And what is the boundary statement you will use to protect your commitment to ethical conduct? Second, let's turn this knowledge into action. Do one good deed of the day today for someone less fortunate. Channel that difficult, obsessive energy into selfless seva, service, to cleanse the shadow's influence. And finally, share this video with as many people as you can who are struggling with erratic anger, obsession, or anxiety. This message is critical for soul evolution. The more you share, the more you make your chart better. Knowledge is meant to be shared, and that's what I'm doing for you. Join us next time for video number 5 in this series, where we will dive into the most heavy and slow-moving anger, the repressed, deep frustration caused by Saturn. We'll be discussing the rage that comes from restriction, heavy responsibility, and accumulated resentment. It's a very different kind of challenge than the chaos of Rahu. Hit the notification bell right now so you don't miss it. If you'd like to connect with us, you can schedule a consultation via the link in the About section, and we can deep dive into your own personal chart. Thank you for watching, and thank yourself for watching. And if you found this video helpful, go ahead and hit subscribe and give me a thumbs up. And that's all for today.